Alright, it is late June, and we are headed to some public land. Getting blessed with a little bit of, I guess you could consider it a cool front. Next couple days are supposed to be overcast, keeping it in the 80s in the morning, the evening, high 70s, low 80s. It's still going to be hot, and humid, but gave me enough of an itch to get out, so headed up to, like I said, some public. Gonna camp for a few days, and brought a bunch of stuff to fiddle with. We're gonna set some water holes for hogs. We do have access to a piece of property not far from here that got permission to hunt, we think. Gotta double check everything. So one evening this little trip, we're gonna try to go check this piece of private, but I'm gonna be setting water holes on public in the other mornings and evening. Brought fishing rods, camping gear, finish up some wood arrows I'm building, and just try to shut my brain off for a couple days and enjoy being out here. So we are on the way. We will get to camp here in a few minutes, and then set up camp real quick, just hammock camping, and we'll probably sneak over to a water hole and hunt tonight. So see how it goes. Alright, we got camp set up, and we're gonna go try to make a play on some hogs. There's a spot down here that I want to get to, and if it's holding water, I'm pretty excited about it. But I've never been up here this time of year and checked this spot. I've hunted it and killed hogs down in the area during deer season, but typically there's a lot of hogs on it. So if it's not holding water or has no sign on it, there's a big water hole up here I could go get on. So we're gonna slip down there. It's about a half a mile walk, and we probably got 90 minutes or so before sunset. So we'll see if we can make it happen. Expecting them to come in at last light. Alright, we just got set up. there wasn't just a predominant wallow in here, but this whole little bottom down below me is just wet, spongy grass, and there's trails cutting through it. There's a couple wallows that have been hit in the last 3 to 5 days, 2 days, I don't know. But it's only about 30-40 minutes before dark, and there's just enough sign in here to make me think it could happen. We'll sit tight and see what happens. I know I should have left my thermosol for my bear hunt in my bag. I'll be swatting mosquitoes. Alright, tonight we're going to do a little bear roast. Got some bear fat I rendered. Throw it down this Dutch oven the best I can. Cooked this roast a couple nights ago and figured it'd be very good reheated. Spread out. That is going to be good. Never done the Mississippi pot roast recipe. Peppercini peppers, seasoning packets, au jus. You are missing out. One of my favorite recipes. It has been a good night. Ate dinner and chilled and stared at the fire. So that's what you do around fires, you stare at them. Gotta sit a little further away from it this time of year, but can't go camping without a fire. Anyway, we're gonna let it burn down a little bit, and it's like 10:30 because it stays daylight till 9 o'clock this time of year here. But let it burn down a little bit, climb in the hammock, get a little sleep. I'm sure the rain might wake me up throughout the night. We'll get up in the morning and see if it's raining too much to go sit by a water hole or something. And if it is, we'll just hang around here, go fishing once it clears off. Nothing else really on the schedule. Got the green light that we're good for one night for sure, hunting that piece of private land. I don't know if that's going to be tomorrow night or Saturday night, so we'll just play it by ear. Possibly could be 2 nights, so we shall see. That's it for tonight. Alright, as y'all can probably hear, it's raining pretty good. It's about 5:45 in the morning. Probably about last hour, it's been raining really hard. A few times I thought I might have bit off more than I can chew. The whole hammock was swaying and it was getting pretty nasty, but made for some good ambiance as I was sleeping. But so we're gonna hang out underneath this tarp and probably go back to sleep. And once it settles off, it'll probably be too far during the day where I'd feel confident going to sit one of those water holes. We'll go fish or something. But a little bit of a bummer that we're not getting to hunt, but I'm not mad at it. I'm stuck in this hammock. It won't quit raining, which isn't bad. I'm getting to relax and sleep, but I'd like to get out. Hopefully it settles off here in a minute. Coffee and a homemade cinnamon roll. Quite the breakfast. Been looking forward to this all morning. Been waiting for that all morning. It's late morning, it's like 9 o'clock. And it finally quit raining. We were able to crawl out the hammock. Get a little coffee in us. Got raindrop dripping in my coffee. Get a little coffee in us and then probably go fishing. Whole lot of nothing to do. That's so good. Ooh, I'm gonna dip it. Coffee flavored cinnamon roll. Oh, that was clutch. Oh yeah, that's a good look right there. Thank you to my wife and her friend who made the cinnamon rolls. Didn't have to cook breakfast this morning. Alright, we are working our way down to a little tank pond. Got about 3 of them that I want to try. Don't know if we'll get to all 3 today. Got tomorrow too. It doesn't seem like it would hold a bunch of fish because it's not very big. But I've seen herons down in here in the water, so there's got to be bait fish. Figured I'd come cast a few times. Just gonna throw a little beetle spin and anything that's in here should bite. I mean, first cast. Alright, guess there's fishing here. I think it's gonna be a very big fish, but little spot bass. Well, he crushed that on the first cast. There you go. Like I said, Okay, apparently there's a decent bit of fish in here. Oh, he got off. There's the heron right there back behind me. Told y'all that's what I had seen down in here. It's a little bit better fish. Still nothing big, but caught another fish in here. I don't want to fish this one too long. I really just wanted to check it to see if there was fish in here. Oh man, they are very hungry in here too. I'd like to find a pond that's got some crappie in it. Bring a couple of my youth group guys to it. I mean, they are absolutely stacked in here. It's just a like small cattle pond and nothing big in it, but still fun. I'm guessing I'm one of the only people that knows there's fish in here, because these fish are acting like they've never seen a lure. Now that I have kids, I'm trying to find a few of these ponds that are easy for a kid to fish. All right, we are at the second pond. Zero structure in this. Not seeing any type of water activity, but it is late morning, so we will see. Watercolor over here is chocolate milk. So we switched to like a black colored beetle spin. Try that cast again. There's one. Not a big fish, but at least a fish. Told you. Look how pale that is. That's what they look like in a super dirty, murky, milky water like this. Go, buddy. There you go. All right, we just got back to camp. Fishing wasn't too great. At first little pond, we caught like 5 or 6 real fast, no size to them, but I was just throwing little micro lures, pond lures. The second one, we caught that one real bleached out fish, and then the third one, we caught like 1 or 2 dinks. So I don't know if it's just due to the post rain or it's hot, I don't know. So anyway, it's midday, eating a couple snacks. I'm not terribly hungry because I ate that cinnamon roll earlier and then ate a granola bar while I was fishing, but eat some fruit here and then we're gonna go shoot our bow a little bit because I got the call and we are headed to that piece of private to hunt here in about an hour. And should be interesting. I've never hunted over there. My buddy's hunted over there. He's killed hogs over there. But see how it goes. It's pretty muddy and slick. It rained all night last night. So we're gonna have a long walk in, I think, because we can't drive the trucks back there. Last thing we want to do is get permission to hunt a place, then tear it up. So anyway, that is the game plan for now. Hang out for a little bit, shoot the bow, go hunt, hopefully kill a hog tonight. Would be nice if we had some hog backstrap on the grill tonight, but if we don't, we'll find something else. I was hoping to have some fish to fry, but never got it in any 12, 14 inch keeper. So we got 2 other tanks we're gonna go fish tomorrow. One that looks like it's got a lot of grass in it, so I don't know how well we're gonna be able to fish it, and then another one I've never fished before. So we shall see. Got a little mound up here. Should be a good arrow stop. Try to find a spot on it, take a couple shots. Oh, what am I gonna aim for? What am I gonna aim for? Might be a little bit harder than I thought. Might be some gravel mixed in there. I hit a couple inches to the right of where I wanted to hit. Now I'm just gonna try to hit my arrow. Pretty close. Alright, a little dark spot on the ground. Good shot. Good shot. Probably about a 22-yard shot here where I'm aiming. See how this rolls. Good shot. Had a good shot. Alright, we are driving over to the private ground. It's about 3:30. About 15-20 minute drive. Get over there and see if we can't figure something out and get a piggy on the ground. We shall see. Look, it's a real life Sasquatch. I've never seen a real life Sasquatch. Oh, it's eating wild berries. I thought they were carnivores. It doesn't even know I'm here. Wow. Looks like a mature one too.
Alright, so it's about 5 o'clock. Right now we're just walking the edges of these big native grass fields. We've bumped 3 or 4 groups on the edges. They're still bedded up. They're not out feeding yet. So we're just taking our time working around, trying to see this grass move. If we see a group going through, make a play on them. We did corn some of the 2-track roads that they drive the vehicles on that we'll check throughout the night, but these big native grass fields are where we should do the killing at. Better get over there. Get on that side. Over there. Dadgum calf. Last year's bolt. Yeah. About 30 yards. I mean, what are you going to do on a wide open road? I just froze when he'd pick his head up. There was
going like this, like 13, because usually I walk on this.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 up in the brush, so I gave it time, seeing if they'd pop back out. But then I was like, I mean, what was that 30-40 pound pick? I thought if I could have got about 5 more yards, I would have taken a shot. Nothing up that way. Dang it. All right. We've done right at about 6 miles. Seen a bunch of hogs tonight, really bumped a bunch of hogs. I had the one stalk on the smaller piglet, got about 25 yards or so from it, but just haven't been able to catch them in a good stalkable position. So I'm kind of on this little levee right here, glass, and see if anything comes and works the edge of this, not far from the truck. It was fun. It was action-packed. We were, like I said, bumping a lot of pigs, which isn't ideal, but it makes it fun. Never could really get on some that we saw first. So, anyway, definitely going to be taking a washcloth shower and camp tonight. We shall see.
Dinner tonight is a block of mild cheddar cheese and some summer sausage. I don't feel like cooking anything. So that's what it is. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to it. I get real fancy, I might cut up that apple in there. That fire took forever to get going because we just had that soaking rain last night. Everything was just waterlogged. I ended up finding an old stump over there that I was able to split out with the axe and get to some drier cedar. But I had to blow on it a while to keep it going. It sure was popping a lot at the beginning, getting all that moisture out. Pretty good cheese. Bugs are out tonight. It's really the only reason I want to get this fire going, get some bugs out of here. It's nice and shaded back here, but that means it stays moist and bugs stay in here. Turn my light off, that would help. Now she's going good. You gotta look at that fire. Kind of worked all the moisture out. Good to go. Can't forget about the homemade pickles. Gotta enjoy these because Rachel told me tonight that it looks like the cucumber beetles got to my garden and did some damage. I don't know if I'll be able to salvage it. They tore it up for the last couple of days. They say pickle juice will keep you from cramping. Between fishing and hog hunting, probably did about 9 miles today. We just climbed in the hammock. I'm gonna wrap up today. It was a good day. Enjoyed it. Gonna do the same pretty much tomorrow. Hopefully we don't have rain tonight. I'm not gonna set an alarm. If I get up as the sun's coming up, I'll go sit a spot, hoping a hog comes in. If not, then I'll get up and maybe fish for a little bit. I really need to flet some arrows. Got them in my truck and need to get that finished up. And good project to do around camp. So between only things I have to do tomorrow is finish those arrows and go fishing. So I think we're going to be able to hunt that piece of private again tomorrow. Just got to confirm everything. So we will see if it happens. But for now, I'm crashing out. Top of the morning. Slept like a baby. And as you can see, the sun's up. And I did not go sit on a water hole. Why? Because I didn't want to. I was comfortable. And I just slept. So now it's mid-morning. And we are going to make a pot of coffee and pour it in a cup. And I think we're going to go drive around the public for a little bit. Just glass, see what we can see while we sip our coffee. Once we're done with that, we got the fishing rods in the truck. Go try a couple more ponds. That's the game plan. Okay, that's the plan. Thank you, Mallory. I stole your snacks, and these are delicious. So are these. mama doe. Oh, little fawn with her. That's cool. All right, we are hiking our way back to another pond. Probably should have brought my bow. My luck, I'll see a hog, but we'll be fine. This one's about 3/4 of a mile, and I've never fished it. So I've been by it during hunting season. I've seen deer and stuff at it watering. And I think I remember seeing some crawfish up on the bank, maybe some bait fish. So we're gonna see if it's got fish in it. The other one I know has fish in it. We're gonna try for two this morning. The other one I know has fish in it. Oh, there's a beater right there. The other one I know has fish in it, but it's always has a real bad grass problem. So being midsummer, I would think, if anything, I might be able to frog fish it. We'll see. Got him. Let him take it. Oh, it's a better fish too. Not a big fish, but it's better than what we've been catching this week. Not a big fish. A little bit better than what we've been catching. There's one. I literally was having to run that with the blade popping out of the water. Oh, I hate not fishing a frog. I hate it so much. Every freaking time, dude. I hate them, man. I hate frog fishing. There we go. Crush it. Come out of that grass there, buddy. Oh no, he's got me all twisted up. There we go, broke him free. He smoked it. Better fish. All these are about 1.5 pounds or so. That's what I'm having to fish through right there. There's one. Come on out of that grass there, buddy. Another one. Again, I'm not over horsing these fish. There's just so much grass. I gotta really yank them through it before they bury me up and then lose a lure in a fish's mouth or stress one out too much. That's why I'm ripping them in. This side seems to have only these little 1-pounders. My hook got bit on that one. Alright, we are headed to the other pond. Not gonna fish over there too terribly long, but fish some. Caught a bunch at that pond. Missed a bunch of fish, lost a bunch of fish because I was trying to get them in quickly. But it was a blast. See if this pond holds any. Freaking mosquitoes, man. Definitely about to shut it down to early morning fishing, late evening fishing, night fishing, and indoor activities for a little while. Humidity and the heat has arrived. All right, the second pond was completely unfishable. It was pure grass. I mean, you couldn't even run top water on it. So we're headed back to the truck now. I think we're gonna run into town and grab a bag of ice. Maybe grab some food there while we're at it. It is hot. We're in the 90s for sure. So, gonna settle in. Yeah, so gonna settle in the shade and not do much until it's time to hunt this evening. I want to show y'all a little secret. You'll be able to camp longer, hunt harder, whatever it is, if you make sure you get enough caffeine. All right, we just tore down camp, got everything packed back up. We are headed back to the piece of private property to go hunt tonight. Got the green light for that, so that is awesome. Don't got to sit there and bake over a water hole. So meeting at Delano there, gonna see if we can get one on the ground. It's been a really good weekend. The fishing turned around today. Loved the spot I camped at, had plenty of shade, got some arrows built. Slept good, relaxed, so now we just need to put a pig on the ground, but even if we don't, I'm still happy with it. So going to meet him and gonna give it our best effort tonight.
So we came in early. It's still too early and hot for pigs to really be on the move, so we climbed up in a box stand and we're watching this big field. We got a deer over here in the corner. Could do some damage out of this observation blind. I mean, we're pretty much South Cox. We're glassing pigs. We got 2 pigs that just came out in the corner of this field. Are we gonna go stalk them?
Let's go.
All right. Be tough.
I know, but there's 3 of them out there. She went back inside. I still think we can get to this corner.
I'll explain more later, but we are now searching for a new group of pigs to hunt. We'll see. All right, let me explain what's been going on. On that group that we stalked that was in the field, we had 3 or 4 50, 60 pounders out there, not even that, maybe. Good eating size hogs. We slipped down the edge line of the field. I was the shooter. And right as I got about 25, 30 yards from them, a small piglet was in the thicket right in front of me. And I mean, it was locked up, frozen. That turned into a huge cluster. Long story. Things blew up. Things went crazy. Well, when all that commotion happened, the sow for the pigs on the field came running out. And I probably had her at about 21, 22 yards. And I thought I made a money shot on her. She was hit hard, and we trailed blood for a good ways. Long story short, got down to where we were on our knees searching for specks of blood. And the pigs crossed over into the private land. So it was a long story. Nightmare, but no pig in the sack, so that's a bummer. So we just split up, took different roads, and I'm at the rendezvous point. Delano's not back yet. We probably got about 20 minutes left of daylight. We need to get a pig on the ground because they've been embarrassing us this last couple of days. We've had action. We're just bumping pigs. We can't get a good, clear stalk shot. So the fact that he's not answering his phone makes me think he's into something good. So we shall see. I'm drenched. I bet we've done another 4 or 5 miles. So pig hunting, it's easy, right? We shall see.
All right, so apologize. My GoPro died in field, and so I couldn't shoot an outro in field of this little trip. And then when I got in my truck to drive home, I connected to CarPlay, and I guess because I was connected, I was videoing, but I wasn't getting audio that you could hear. So it's just a video of me explaining how the weekend went and how everything closed out with no audio. So that's why I'm here a few days later telling y'all how it ended. And really, there's nothing to the ending. We didn't kill any pigs. We struck out on that. But I had a great weekend. Enjoyed camping, fishing, all that good stuff. So don't know what's up next. Like I said, we're kind of in the dog days of summer, so adventuring is limited. But fall is approaching.
bow season will be here before we know it. So I'm sure the next few videos will be short morning fishing trips or doing stuff around the house, getting ready. About to start laying out gear and everything. So I'll do some videos of what I'll be using this year, bow I'll be shooting, all that good stuff. But that's it for this one.